Hello, everybody. Gather around the table because it is that time of year again. Yes, the vegan turkey is roasting, the pumpkin pie is cooling, and of course, I'm getting my massive bowl of mashed potatoes ready because Donald and his cronies are back at it with their favorite family tradition grifting. So, welcome to our annual feast of scams and schemes. Happy Griftsgiving or happy Thanks grifting, if you will, whichever you prefer. They both work. But before we dive in, I want you to prepare yourselves because this is not just any holiday. This is a master class in deception, a buffet of scams, and a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade of snake oil salesmen. Let's kick things off, though, with a little appetizer with a side of fear mongering. So we have Representative Nancy Mace of South Carolina jumping on the grift train in the wake of terrorizing a member of Congress, using publicity from her anti trans legislation to sell $35 t shirts on Twitter. Her pitch, quote, the left wants to normalize balls in women's stalls. Every purchase helps fuel my fight. Hold the line. Is that real? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Protecting women by profiting off of fear mongering around bathrooms? I just don't buy the t-shirt. That's all I have to say to you. That, of course, though, is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's get into a side hustle that they are starting to call the parallel economy. For those unfamiliar, the parallel economy is a MAGA marketplace where conservatives peddle products to their followers, promising freedom for a price. The sales pitch, quote, stick it to the libs, unquote, by switching to services that claim to align with your values, which is to say, values of hate and fascism. But guess what? They're just ripping you off and claiming that there's a patriotic twist at the end. Even The Economist has been breaking it down, saying the following. If you're a God fearing, gun toting patriot, conservative companies want your business. Don't like Google or YouTube? Try Tusk and Rumble. Tired of AT&T? Switch to Patriot Mobile, the nation's one and only Christian conservative wireless network. And because no Trump family story is complete without a cameo from Donnie, he's announced that he's skipping out on a potential White House gig to focus on, you guessed it, his latest grift. He's teaming up with a venture capital firm to invest in this so called parallel economy because nothing, well, at least nothing if you're one of Donald's children, says public service like chasing profits. Let's jump into our main course, the holiday turkey known as the Trump Bible. For the low, low price of $1,000, you can snag a limited edition, personally signed, but by God? I mean, that would be the only justification for this. God bless the USA Bible. That's right. $1,000 for a Bible that includes the Constitution, which apparently you can't find elsewhere. The chorus to God bless the USA. Just the chorus for $1,000? Really? And the Pledge of Allegiance, mostly because the people buying this Bible don't know the words to the Pledge of Allegiance. Nothing says sacred text like patriotic merch. Am I right? Here's the kicker, though. This Bible is being marketed as a collector's item and already meets Oklahoma's criteria for classroom use, which never used to be a thing, by the way. So if you've ever wanted a chance to mix church, state, and grift, now's your chance. And by grift, I mean Donald's grift, so you can help enrich him because, he really needs your $1,000. No feast, of course, is complete without entertainment. So you can, if you are so inclined, serenade your guest using the American Eagle Guitar Series, ranging from $1,000 to $11,250. That's right. You can buy an overpriced guitar that has a bald eagle painted on it, right? Uh, just a quick reminder for those of you who would be inclined to do this, you need to know how to play the guitar. Otherwise, it's not really worth it. But you better hurry because the company that makes the guitar was just hit with a cease and desist letter from Gibson claiming that the design infringes upon Gibson's exclusive trademarks, particularly the iconic Les Paul body shape. So order fast or don't, because once that cease and desist goes through, your guitar won't be worth anything. Of course, if you want to look your best for your family and impoverish them in the process, you can buy anything that Donald has already put out in the market, from his golden sneakers, which I think cost $400, to one of his watches, which cost in excess of $100,000, even though we know that it only costs about $15,000 to make. You also have the NFT trading cards, collector's coin, so much more to empty your bank account in the service to what exactly, I do not know. There is literally no bottom to the grift for this kind of junk. And then we have Pete Hegseth, Donald's nominee to be Secretary of Defense, serving up coffee.
Hey everybody, it's the end of a long day out here, and it got me thinking, why do I support Caliber Coffee, America's Ammunition Company, the Right to Bear Association, and other American-made companies? Because it's all about people. We live in this blessed country. I want to stand with people who love that country, who fear God, who believe in something greater than themselves, veteran-owned, blue-collar, hard workers. I work hard all day. You do too. Why not support the people who love what we love? That's what it comes down to for me. Have a great night.
What a pitch. And by the way, nothing says defending democracy or running one of the largest agencies in the world like shilling coffee beans. Good job, Pete. But at least you have something to fall back on when you fail to get confirmed to be Secretary of Defense. For dessert, we have old-fashioned pay-to-play pudding, the kind of grift that actually impacts governance. So check out this clip from Donald's transition team.
One of Trump's closest advisors now under investigation by Trump's own attorneys.
Boris Epshteyn, who's been a longtime aide to Donald Trump and has acted as a legal advisor for him as well over the years. And basically, lawyers who are running this internal investigation have claimed that Epshteyn tried to gain financially from his influence with Trump and others in the Trump world. Epshteyn tried to ask Scott Bessent, Donald Trump's pick to be the Treasury Secretary, for payment in exchange essentially for Epshteyn promoting Bessent's name around Mar-a-Lago as well as with Trump. There was another instance when Epshteyn asked for payment allegedly from someone and said he would connect him with people relevant to his industry in the incoming administration. Now, they were concerned enough about their findings to recommend that Epshteyn should be removed from Trump's orbit.
Okay, listen, we're trying to have some fun here, but this is serious stuff. This is unethical. It's dangerous, because while they're busy lining their pockets, they're also consolidating illicit power through unethical means. Now, Boris Epshteyn has been around long enough, so he will undoubtedly lick Donald's boots all the way back into his inner circle, but keep your eye out for him. We have an extra course for you. Cameo politicians, this is my Griftsgiving surprise to you. Personalized shout out from Matt Gaetz.
Hey Toby, Matt Gaetz here. I wanted to give you every bit of encouragement.
From a position of power to peddling pep talks, former Representative Matt Gaetz has had quite the career change this last week, now selling $500 personalized messages on the website Cameo, a mere 10 days removed from being picked to run the nation's top law enforcement agency. Gaetz, in his Cameo profile, jokingly writing, "Trump nominated me to be U.S. Attorney General. That didn't work out."
Okay, on the one hand, we could say what a fall from power that was, but let us not forget that in this whole mess, what we seem to have lost sight of is the fact that Matt Gaetz was credibly accused of sex trafficking young women, and thus far seems to have gotten away with it. Anyway, then we have Lauren Boebert, who was last seen groping somebody in a public theater, also deciding to join in on the hustle with her own Cameo account. She did this for a few hours, but then deleted it the same day. I have my theories as to why, but let's take a look.
Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert had a brief cameo on the app Cameo. According to our reporting partners at the Denver Gazette, Boebert joined Cameo over the weekend. For $250, you could have requested a personalized video message from the Congresswoman. That afternoon, she deactivated her account because there was concern about the legality of Boebert having the account as a member of Congress.
Yeah, I call bullshit. It's probably because nobody was interested in paying her $250. Listen, these politicians have no interest in governing on the right, but they are more than willing to charge you for a birthday video on Cameo. So, what's the takeaway here? Grifting is not just a Trump family vocation, present company excluded. It's a political strategy. They've turned politics into a marketplace where outrage is a product and followers are customers. And while we're laughing at the $1,000 Bibles and the anti-trans T-shirts, well, actually, I'm not really laughing at that one because it's not funny. The real cost isn't in dollars; it's in trust. It's in the weakening of our democracy, and it's in breaking apart institutions that are being undermined for the personal profit of Donald and those in his inner circle. That's why it's more important than ever that we stay vigilant. As exhausting as it may be sometimes, we need to keep our eyes wide open. We need to watch what they do, not just what they sell. And if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. It is free because while they're busy grifting, we're busy resisting. So happy grist gifting, happy thanks grifting, whatever you want to call it. You know what? How about this? Happy Thanksgiving to all of you who are helping us keep America grift free. Thanks. Hey, everybody. In case you weren't aware, I am spectacularly bad at self-promotion. So here goes. Please subscribe to our channel and like and share our videos. Your support means so much to all of us. Thank you.